Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Artist Spotlight Show. It's your friend Russell K coming to you live from our Myrtle Beach studios. It's so great to have you here with us for another edition of the Artist Spotlight Show, which is being brought to you by Music Dreams USA Radio Worldwide, Biker Bay Barber and Company, and Table and Mike Productions. And we have a treat for you today. In just a minute here, my co-host, my partner in crime, Biker Bay Barber and Company, Karen, is in the house. She's going to introduce our guest, and we're going to find a little bit more about him, his musical journey. How did he begin? And oh, by the way, he's to sing a few songs for us live on our Artist Spotlight Show today. Kick back, relax. We got a great one for you. And without any further ado delay, let's go ahead and then bring in my co-host, Miss Karen from Biker Bay Barber and Company.
Hey guys, thank you for joining our show. Today we have Nick Cherry with us. He has two bands. One is Area 51 that's been around for a long time that has a lot of all of his original songs. Then we have his other band, which is called Incognito, which we're getting ready to hear a couple of his original songs today. Nick and I have known each other for about 2 years now, right, Nick?
Yep.
And he's also helped me put my website together. We do a lot of showstopper shows together and a lot of bike rallies and stuff together. He's just been a big help. We've helped each other grow. But so focus on him now. So I want him to kind of tell us a little bit about himself. Tell everyone who you are and where you're from.
So Incognito is the cover band. We kind of started that about 15 years ago. And we've just got a new lead player, Dallas Sidden, who is really amazing. It makes me want to just take my guitar and throw it against the wall and walk away. But I'm really, really lucky to be playing with the guys I play with. But we just welcomed him on board. So Incognito is kind of recently stepped up its game because we were kind of stagnant.
Kind of like a refurbished band.
It's new excitement, new blood. And Dallas
is
he's a hard worker. He's a go-getter. So I'm very lucky to have him. John and Joe, I work Area 51. So we're kind of the same band. It's kind of the same guys. But Area 51's been around for about 20 years. We're getting up there. So, yeah, we've had... we also have Chris Slider as our keyboard player, Joe Milo is a drummer, and John McClanahan is a bass player. So it's the same three guys in Incognito, John McClanahan, Joe Milo, and myself, and now we've brought on Dallas. So, yeah, the cover band is one thing, and then you got Area 51 as the originals. I'm going to do actually two of my personal originals that are going to be on my solo album. But I'm going to be promoting all three aspects, obviously, because I want you guys to come out and see Incognito. We're going to be in Charleston with Area 51 in November. So there's a lot of shows coming up. But yeah,
tell us about the one. So let me back up just a little bit. So how long have you been with the Biker Bay Barber and Company Entertainment?
So it's been about a year and a half.
Okay.
That you've been.
So we've done bike rallies together. We're starting to do some more promotional and some benefits together. We've supported each other. So what is the newest thing that you've got coming up that we've put our heads together and we're like this power team now and tell everybody about it.
Well, this show August 15th is going to be pretty impressive. We've got 4 bands at Visions nightclub, which is, if you haven't been there in Myrtle Beach, it's an incredible, huge nightclub with a LED dance floor, green. They got a green room. They've got the backstage perks. I mean, it's beautiful. So that's going to be amazing. We've got Julia Skiba, who was on The Voice. We've got $4 Shotgun. We've got Incognito, which is, yours truly. And then we've got Ambush, which are really good friends of mine. Cooper, I think, is the guy's name that's going to open up for $4. And the Downbeat Band, which plays Motown stuff. But every single band on this lineup is killer.
Don't forget Hit Squad.
And the Hit Squad with Julia Skiba as the headliner. But this is going to be an amazing show with pop, country. I think Cooper does rap and country a little bit. We do rock. Ambush does classic rock and southern rock. Downbeat Band does Motown. Yeah, it's going to be a benefit for my sister's house. in Charleston, I think.
Yeah, that's in Charleston, and that is a domestic violence organization. So we have a domestic violence benefit coming up. And so it'd be $10 at the door. We just would like everybody to come and support that cause. And if you're a victim, we definitely have a place for you there. We want to put you in there. We're trying to get all the women together, men, whoever's gone through a domestic violence situation. We want to see you there. We want to see you out there. And that is at Visions, and it is in Myrtle Beach. So other than that, what else have you got coming up? And tell us about it.
So
We got some festivals. And
so we've got well, I would say the Tiki Taco. I know it's in Somerville, which is Charleston area. We're excited about that. We're playing July 17th, and that is going to be our first kind of on the road with Incognito, which is really exciting. So we're glad to be out there. We're coming to Charleston, and we're going to be doing a 9 to 12 set of all covers there, and that's going to be fun. November we go back to Charleston, and that's going to be at the Trolley Pub. So that's going to be the all original band. That's all Area 51, which is lighting, video, fog, the whole nine. We go all out for that.
so what's the
I got a question for you. I wanted to touch base when you open up the show. You talked about a little bit later on. You're going to be singing a few of your original songs, right? What does your songwriting look like, and how? I mean, I know we'll get those songs a little bit later on, but I'm just curious as to what does your songwriting look like?
So the songwriting process for me, the biggest rule for me is number one, there are no rules. This is art. And so when you go to write a song, I sit down. If it takes me 10 minutes to write a song, sometimes the 10-minute songs are more pungent and punchy than a song I've been working on for 10 years in the back of my head. But there are songs that I have that I'll play with for literally 8-9 years before I write words to it or finish it. But the most important thing is it's got to be authentic to myself. It's got to feel right. If it doesn't feel right, I'm not going to write it. And sometimes I'll finish a song and go, I don't like it, but every artist goes through that. But my process is more emotion, and it's an outlet for me. So to me, music has always been more important about, it's my therapy. So I'm going to do it whether I make money or not. It's nice to make money doing it, but I really don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. So the thing is, if you're going to pay me to do it, that's even better. But for me, the rule number one is I do this for my therapy. I do it because I have to do it. And that's actually what this song, She Won't Leave, is about. You think it's about a female or a girlfriend. It's actually about music. The words are about how music is greedy and she will take over your life and all the bad things, but also the good things. So she is actually music. And that song I'm really proud of. I just recorded it with Brian McKenzie in Myrtle Beach, and he is phenomenal to work with. He pushes me. He presses you. Give me another take. Give me some more emotion. No, I like that. Keep that. Very excellent producer to work with. I also, later on today, we're going into the studio to finish up with Carl at Mission Control Studios in Pawleys Island, who is just phenomenal as well. I mean, the Rupert Neve console he has in there he's recorded Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. He's recorded Reba McEntire, Jason Aldean, Luke Bryant. I mean, the list goes on. So I'm very thankful for the guys I'm very thankful for Karen, Biker Babe, and it feels like everything's starting to pick up finally. I guess they say it takes 20 years to be overnight success or whatever. So,
You ain't whistling Dixie on that one.
Yeah, it takes a while, but that's the thing. If you're in this for a quick buck and you're in this for the fame and the fortune, good luck to you, because you won't persist through this. You have to actually be in this for something more than that. And I think the fans and the people are starting to see that with all the social media and stuff. I think people are ready for something real finally, instead of all the smoke screen, So that's
you're
what I hope
also
to bring.
Siri Entertainment too, so you do a lot of entertainment stuff as far as putting things together, as do I. And we've just brought somebody else on board that's another entertainment company. So we're trying to make it like three power heads and change what Myrtle Beach is about and other counties and states. So we're really trying to get out there as one bigger company with three companies. And then, of course, we have Music Dreams USA, who's going to be coming around too, doing his live things with us. So we're looking forward to this big new family that we have here. I want to ask you though, as a child, who was your biggest influence that kind of got you into the sound that you are today?
Russell K.
Probably, yeah, probably my mom, because she passed away 2 years ago.
Oh, sorry.
She used to turn the radio up, and blare it and say, "Who is this?" We'd be driving in the car. "Who is this?" I say, "Oh, Mom, this is I had to guess. I'm 4 years old. I'm guessing Aerosmith. I'm throwing Foghat. You learn the names as a kid.
Yeah.
You don't really know the sound, but she would quiz us in the car constantly as little kids, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My dad listened to rock. My stepfather, of course, my mom and dad split, but my stepfather had vinyl records, and I used to sneak down into the family room when they went to sleep. I would wait for them to go to sleep, and I'd take all the vinyl records out, and I'd set up a little drum set with the records, and I'd take 2 pencils and pots and pans with my cymbals, and then I'd have to put everything back. No, just the covers, not on the record, just the covers, and I'd play my little drum set, and then I'd have to sneak the little pots and pans back in real quiet because I wanted a drum set. But and I never got the drum set, but Mom pushed and said, "If you really want to do music," I think I was in 4th grade, fourth, something like that. Mom said, "If you really want to play music, you're going to play the saxophone," because Clarence Clemens plays saxophone, and she was a big Bruce fan. And I said, "I don't want to play saxophone." She said, "Well, you play this first, show me you're committed, and maybe we'll get the drum set." So I walked around the house blowing into that thing as loud as I could. And she said, "All right, we'll get you the drum set," after 6 months. And then got a single snare drum. And my music teacher was frustrated with me because I wouldn't learn the notes, which there's no notes on drums. It's just dots on it. And my head would spin looking at it. And I said, I don't need that. And I would close my book and I'd just listen to the orchestra and
playing by ear.
And and it came time for a school concert. And the guy said, my music teacher, his name was Phil Collins. Not that Phil Collins, but that was his name.
That's cool.
And he said, who wants to play the lead timpani on Space Odyssey 2001, which is that real dramatic boom, boom, boom. So I raised my hand. I'm like, I'll do it. And he said, "Anyone else but Nick? Anyone else other than Nick?" And of course, the kid was like, "Oh,
that was so wrong."
Yeah, and I said, "That's fine. Let him do it." And the kid did it, and he read everything perfect and had theory, but he couldn't do the rhythm of it. And he said, finally, the teacher says, "Nick, come on up." And he was mad about it. He was upset. And I was just like, boom, 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 boom. And I nailed it. And they gave me the lead part on timpani on that song.
Yay!
But that's proof to show you that just because you're not book smart in music, you play from here, you use your ears. And so that's the biggest thing I would say about my musical background that stuck with me and still to this day sticks with me.
I got one for you. So when you're on stage, it's a 2-part question. So when you're on stage, how do you read a crowd? And when you do read that crowd, what is the message that you're sending out to the crowd when they listen to your music?
So when you're on stage, I think the most important thing is the work takes place off stage first, if that makes sense, because I got to know that my guys, me, I'm a band player. I like having my guys with me. So I know that we're excited about what we're playing. I know my drummer and my bass player are excited about the next song. My guitarist just can't wait to play his guitar. The guys love to play. So to me, it's more about us feeling the energy and feeling the song first, and then being able to deliver it to the audience, because I think it's a transfer of it's a transfer of energy. It's you're literally running the show from the stage. So I don't think so much about my audience up front. I look at the audience after the song is performed, and I see, okay, did they feel that? So I look for my audience at the end of the song, not in the beginning. In the beginning, it's my job to bring that energy and transfer that, the power and the emotion and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely look at the crowd after, and even if it looks like I'm not paying attention, I'm watching everyone in the room. I'm reading, and usually people give you the feedback. People are intuitive; they're going to pick up on it. So paying attention to the crowd after the song is more important than reading the room up front. Granted, you don't go out there, and if you see if I see a bunch of slightly older people that are just, trying to eat and drink a glass of wine, I'm not going to come out with Metallica. I'm going to come out with, CCR, Johnny Cash. I'm going to read the room, right, in the cover band. So I think reading the room is one thing, but even when I go to play the Johnny Cash, I'm not thinking about the crowd as much up front. I'm thinking about, okay, we ready? We ready, guys? And then deliver. And then at that point, you see how the crowd reacts. But all these thoughts go through your head as a musician. But I think it's more important to have your home base secure first. Know what you're doing. Enjoy what you're doing. I'm not a country guy by any means, but I love Folsom Prison. I love that song. Mm-hmm. So, to me, and you see the hat backwards. I'm from D.C. People think I'm from New York, all this stuff.
Hey, I'm from New York.
I love Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison. I mean, it's in CCR, So to me, it's about playing what you love first. And I think that's the most important, because if you're not true to yourself and what you love, how are you going to transfer that to the crowd? If you're not happy with what you're doing, or if you hate the music you're doing, and not that I hate Brown Eyed Girl or anything like that, no shade to it, but I don't want to play that song, and I can't transfer that enthusiasm. So it's never been on our set list. It's a good song. But to me and my drummer, we're like, no, we're not doing that. So we've dug our heels in and said there's certain songs we're going to play, and then there's certain songs we're not going to do. And that's a great song. It makes millions of dollars, and every band plays it. But
there goes our interview request for Van Morrison.
The crowd can't feel you, though, if you're not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to play what you like, of course.
Let's turn it back to Karen.
Well, so I wanted to find out, so what is the name? Do you have an album name of the first that you're coming out, and when would it be coming out, if you have that done yet?
So Sound Warfare is Area 51's original album that's been in the making since 2006, which is 20 years in the making. And today and Friday, I go in to record the final vocals. There's going to be some touch-up guitar stuff, but the original release of Sound Warfare, the actual full album from Area 51, 20 years. So yeah, I'm excited that we're getting it finally finished. But yeah, that'll be very soon. Hopefully this year. By this year, it'll be done.
So on all the platforms?
I think we're going to be spiteful and release it independently and sell vinyl, because we're just, if those of you who know Area 51, we're a very spiteful band, but we do things our way, and that's just what it is. But I think what we're going to do is press some vinyl and make limited edition copies, and give it some rarity, give the fans something tangible, give them something different. And Spotify and all these places, I'm not throwing shade at them, but as an independent band who's done it, trucked uphill for 20 years, I'm not so quick to hand over my profits. It's like I want to reap it, but I also want the fans to be able to genuinely have something that they can appreciate, maybe something that grows in value over time. And actually, it's going to cost us a little more money, but I think pressing on the vinyl is going to be a definite thing we've all talked about doing. And actually got some other really cool surprises with some other things that we can get into later down the road. But NFTs, that's the only thing I'm going to give you a hint there. But it creates a rarity. So I think that's the way we're going to go. But we always put some freebies out on YouTube. You're always going to be able to see that. And we've also talked about doing some live streaming, so to where you can actually see behind the scenes at practice, rehearsal. But live shows is where you got to catch Area 51.
Absolutely.
That is where the magic happens.
I like that idea.
Come to the actual show and see what we do. We played at the train depot and with the Goofy Footers, and that was an absolutely just a blast. Those guys are so good, and such nice vibes there. They had people dancing. It was like a psycho circus. They had the dancing girls. They had the freaking painters, live painters. Truly art. So that was an amazing show. So we don't play in Myrtle Beach very often, maybe once a year, because we don't want to oversaturate the experience there. But like I said, Charleston show's coming up in November, so that's exciting.
We're hoping to get you to Daytona this year too.
Yeah, we need to go back down to Florida, and my solo album or whatever is kind of in the background right now. I don't know when that's going to be released. I did put out She Won't Leave. It's on YouTube right now, so you can just watch the video. You can't really download the audio, but it's on just Nick Cherry.
Yeah, Nick Cherry. CHERI.
CHERI. And that album I think is going to be called AMFM, All My Friends Music, because I'm bringing on a lot of people, a lot of artists in Myrtle Beach. I'm bringing on to my solo album, and I want to put their picture on the front of the album and my picture on the back. So it's called AMFM, All My Friends Music. That's kind of where I'm going with it now.
That's kind of cute.
But She Won't Leave is the first one. I'm going to actually play that.
Can't wait to hear that. I wanted to ask one more thing, and then let's see if Russell had something else. There's one thing that you could tell people about yourself or something that you want them to know. I'm going to let you go ahead and do that. And then if he has another question, then we'll go with that and then hear your first song.
Yeah, just I guess, if you want to go to seareaentertainment.com, that's got all the links. So you can find Area 51. You can find my solo stuff, Incognito, and everything that Sea Area Entertainment is doing, which is really just working to help Biker Babe and to help Joe, who's going to be coming on later, I think. Because they're pushing the art, they're pushing the music, and these are the people that actually care about what they're doing. They care about the music, and without people doing that, you have to have people like that are supporting live music and local art and original music and even the cover bands. I mean, you got to have these other people. And thank you guys so much, by the way, for doing what you do, because without it, there would be no avenues or places for the musicians to go. So
I love hearing you say that. I really do. We're live on the air right now, but I absolutely love hearing you say that, because what you just said is what the Artist Spotlight Show is all about for Music Dreams USA Radio and for Biker Bay Barber and the company. We go out and we find upcoming aspiring artists, and we give them the exposure. We give them the opportunity to showcase their talents. And in just a few moments, you're going to have the opportunity to go live and showcase your talents. So thank you for sharing that. And it's going to lead to my question. What do you think about internet radio and Biker Bay Barber and Company as we team together? So Biker Bay Barber and Music Dreams USA Radio, we formed our partnership, about 4 or 5 months ago. And in that time frame, we've grown tremendously. We've been to Merle Fest 2026. We're getting ready to go to Earl Scruggs. We have our application for NASCAR. We're getting invites for Foodies Fest. So my question to you is, as a musician, other than what you just said, what are your thoughts about what we are doing right now?
I think that's absolutely incredible. My first thought is, are you going to call me for the NASCAR thing? Because, that would be fun. No, but all serious. I mean, you guys are, what you're doing is awesome. And I've kind of wanted to see more of this. Like MTV used to be the pinnacle back in the day. And then they just, reality TV shows and just kill the music. It's almost like they just killed it. And so I love to see what you guys are doing, and I'm excited about it. I think it's absolutely needed. There's no doubt it's needed. So what you guys are doing, you're climbing a mountain, like a very huge one. You're starting at the bottom of the mountain, but the thing is, it's just like music. You have to start the climb before you get to the top, right?
That's right.
So what you guys are doing, you're doing something that is, it's almost harder than being a musician, because when you're a musician, you play your song, you get paid, you go home, you go to sleep. But what you guys are doing is you're not getting the spotlight, you're sharing the spotlight, but you're having to also build, the foundation to do that. And it's a lot of work. So, but I'm very thankful that you guys are doing what you're doing. And I think it's awesome. I think anytime you want us to come back on, we're full on board. Anything you guys need help with, Sierra Entertainment too. Sierra Entertainment's kind of was formed out of necessity, because as a musician, you have to learn how to promote. You have to get out there, market yourself. You have to do all these things. So that's why I formed Sierra Entertainment, and kind of wanted to retire Sierra Entertainment and just focus on music myself. But I will always put that hat back on for projects that I'm willing to work with, people that are doing stuff that's awesome. So
As we wind down our interview here, first and foremost, thank you for being part of it.
Absolutely.
Special thank you to Biker Bay Barber and Company for being a part of our show this morning. And again, we are Music Dreams USA Radio, coming to you live from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, our Myrtle Beach, South Carolina studios. It's your friend Russell K. And right in the middle of us, it's Karen with Biker Bay Barber and Company and our special guest. And now we're going to step aside and allow him an opportunity to come up and sing those songs. I just can't wait to hear them. So we're going to step aside, kick back, relax, get your popcorn out, and get your hands up in the air, or you are about to be entertained.
Thanks, Nick.
grab one of those seats there. Appreciate it. It's right here. She don't play well with others. She don't like sharing me. Gave to her all my love, and now I can't breathe. I don't know where she's going. I know she's got to be free. I gave to her all my loving. She takes all my money. Yeah, sometimes she can't find a door when she's going to leave. Sometimes she just can't live. I've been through this before. She won't leave. She won't leave me alone. 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 She don't play well with others. She don't like sharing me. gave to her all my loving. She takes all my money. Yeah, sometimes I can't find the door when I'm going to leave. Sometimes I just can't leave. I've been through this before. She won't leave. She won't leave me alone. She won't leave me alone. She won't leave me alone. She won't leave me alone.
Oh, I love it. That is
Get
great.
your hands up.
Yeah, right. Love it.
So that was She Won't Leave. That's about music in general. It just explains the love-hate relationship that sometimes we as artists go through, where you can't find the door, like you want to get out, you want to quit, you want to stop. And I think every artist goes through that. So,
But there's such a love there; it just brings you right back.
She won't leave. Yeah, she won't leave even when you
Nick
want her
Cherry,
to.
guys.
So
Great
this
song.
this song is called "Pick Up a Mountain." This is also going to be on my solo album. But I believe I'm going to bring my guys on to this one from Area and from Incognito. I think I'm going to bring Dallas to play some lead guitar. This song's called "Pick Up a Mountain." It's basically about miracles and about God and me finding God, without getting too preachy to y'all. But I wanted it to not be a cheesy song about God. I wanted it to, have some grit and let people know that not all Christians are just weak, turn the other cheek. Amen. And all that kind of stuff, and we're not all perfect either. So, you don't want to mess with certain Christians because they'll still ask for forgiveness after they handle business. So that's what this song is about. It's about having that kind of outlook on it. And I wanted it to be kind of relatable to even non-Christians or atheists or whatever. So it's just music, but probably should have told you that after the song. But anyway,
we're excited. Let's hear it.
Pick Up a Mountain. Been walking far too long. You've been running away from home. Getting dark outside. It's getting cold. It's not too late yet. Too late to come home. Gonna leave the light on. The light by the road. Gonna leave the light on till you get home. So I'm gonna love you, let you know. And I'll be with you wherever you go. I'm rock and roll up, baby, wherever I go. Gonna pick up a mountain and I'm gonna throw just like a stone. Just like a stone. Just like a stone. a stone. You've been walking far too long. You've been running away from home. It's getting dark outside. It's getting cold. It's not too late yet. Too late to come home. Gonna leave the light on, the light by the road. Gonna leave the light on till you get home. So I'm gonna love you, and then you'll know that I'll be with you wherever you go. I'm a rock and roller, baby, wherever I go. Gonna pick a mountain and I'm gonna throw just like a stone. Just like a stone. Just like a stone. Just like a stone.
Woo! Good job. Awesome.
Nick, thank you very much.
Thank
It's
you
a
guys for
pleasure having you
Amazing.
guys.
Thank you so much
Amazing.
for having me, guys. Thank you.
All right, that was
Absolutely.
Nick on the Artist Spotlight Show, and we had an opportunity to check out his songs. Unbelievable. Great job by Nick. Thank you so much for being here. Before we close right now, let's turn over to Karen with Biker Bay Barber and Company.
It is such a pleasure having you up as part of the Biker Bay Barber and Company band group team that I run with. There's 5 of you special bands. I have, as you know, about 100 bands all over the country. I can only use just here and there bands, but you are the team. You are part of the team, what makes the team. And I love having you, and your original music is great. This is the first time that I actually got to hear him play in person his original songs. Again, a pleasure,
Well,
a pleasure, a
thank you very
pleasure.
much. You know
We've
that.
got a couple
man.
more guys today
Thank you so
too,
much.
and absolutely love it.
Nick, before we let you go, there's artists right now watching now. We'll be watching later. Do you have any words of encouragement for them? What can you share with them to try to get to where you are right now? Let's close out the show with that question.
Yeah, just like I said earlier, man, do it for your heart. Do it for yourself. You mess up, you make mistakes. It happens. I make them all the time, unfortunately, especially when I'm on a radio show live in front of people.
We are
That's
now.
okay though. Do it because you love it, and do it because you care about it, and don't worry about all the perfections, even the marketing and all that stuff. It's important to promote, it's important to market, but the most important thing is just do the music because you love it. Don't do it. If you do it for anything else, man, you're going down a rickety path. You have to love it, and if you don't love it, you should probably just go do puzzles or find another hobby, because this road is not easy. So,
No, hook up
gotta
with the
love it.
promoter that loves you, that supports you, the agent who loves and supports
That
you.
especially.
If they do not, move on, because you need that support. You guys, it's a family, just like Music Dreams USA with him. It's a family now. Like we have a handful of people that make
Keep
it a
good
family.
people
Yeah.
around you, because
Absolutely
you need
positive.
them. You
Yeah.
definitely need them.
Because we go through a lot of trials and tribulations being with bands and stuff and traveling and whatnot. But I mean, you just have to support each other. They've been a great support for me. I've been great support for them.
Absolutely.
As we are Russell now, who's actually the part of our part of our team.
Woo!
Yeah, so
we're so excited about the blush.
But we appreciate you coming in today. Really do.
Thank you
Thank
guys
you.
for having me. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
Amazing job.
Well,
Music Dreams USA Radio. It's your friend Russell K. We are live on location here in Myrtle Beach. And again, a special thank you to Nick and also Biker Bay Barber and Company. What an amazing job. We got some more live interviews throughout the day. Don't go too far. We'll be back with some more live interviews right here on Music Dreams USA Radio Worldwide. Again, we are being brought to you by Music Dreams USA Radio Worldwide, Biker Bay Barber and Company, and Table and Mic Productions. Speaking of Table and Mic Productions, we're getting ready for season 2. That's right. Season 1 is in the books, and that's in post production right now. Once it gets done, we're going to have a reel that we're going to send out to potential sponsors, potential promoters, just like Biker Bay Barber and Company, and we're going to get it rocking. And so, season 2, I'll give you a little hint, right? Season 2 is being moved to Myrtle Beach. That's right. If you're an upcoming aspiring artist, season 2 is going to be filmed live right here in Myrtle Beach. Until the next time, it's your friend Russell K. On behalf of Nick and also on behalf of Biker Bay Barber and Company, wishing you and yours a very pleasant rest of your day. Don't go too far. We got some more live interviews coming right up on the Artist Spotlight Show. Thank you so much for watching Music Dreams USA Radio.